Hi there, it's Edie K, vlogging from the road today because I've got a quick message I want to get out to you, and I'm in between meetings, so I'm thinking this is the only shot I'm going to have for you this Monday. And the message that I want to get to you this week is the importance of telling the absolute truth and how that can benefit you so much and how rare that is sometimes these days. I just got back from an incredible night with some really brilliant, talented, inspiring, and funny, truthfully funny women who I just thoroughly enjoyed. And we shared stories, shared business tips and ideas, and it was just a really great evening. But one of my most favorite things about the experience that I had with these women over the last several hours was their willingness to tell the truth. Now, I know a lot of us think that we're not, people who don't go around lying all the time. But I want you to get honest with yourself the way that I've had to get honest with myself in terms of where am I not telling the truth? Where are those little tiny hidden places that I am holding back from saying how it really is because I'm afraid people will think less of me, I won't sound as smart, I won't sound as successful. I may look like I really don't have it all together if I'm not covering some of that up somehow. And, even with our kids and our spouses and our friends, where we are trying so hard to be impressive or to look like something other than who we really are, and we're covering all these things up with these untruths, these little untruths all the time, and we're somehow justifying to ourselves that that's okay. And that's how we're going to get more respect and admiration. And just recently, I heard Anne Lamott. She's a famous writer and just a really incredible woman. But she said something really profound, and that was, when you speak the absolute truth, it turns out to be universal. And there is so much wisdom in that, because what that is telling us, and what I have found to be true, is that we're all kind of sharing the same types of little untruths. And that when we get together and we allow ourselves to just be who we are, not trying to cover anything up, not trying to hold anything back, and to be willing to say, yeah, you know what, I need more help in my business right now, or you know what, I really need more clients. I'm struggling with clients right now, or I'm not really sure how to move forward in my book, or I'm not really sure how to move forward with getting my book out there to the world, or whatever that happens to be, whether that's in relationships as well, and I'm struggling in my relationship, and this is what I'm going through. And what that does, when we're speaking our truth, when we're allowing ourselves to be less than perfect, which is the truth, because we all are less than perfect, then we're opening that up for people to help us. And for people to then be able to share their truths too and say, you know what, me too. I'm struggling with that same thing, and being able to share in that. So I want to encourage you this week to pay attention to the spaces, the little places and spaces in your life, in your world, in the areas of living day to day where you might not be telling the truth because you're afraid of what somebody might think, or you're afraid of not being good enough, or you're afraid of not being perceived as being good enough. And make a decision to just kind of relax, take a deep breath, settle in, and you go and say, you know what, this is how it really is. This is what's really going on. These are my struggles. These are my pains. And you'll be surprised at how many people will respond to that. And you'll find that when you speak your truth, you're going to have other people open up and share with you the same things. And you're going to have other people realize that they have something they can help you with, where maybe they wouldn't have known that you needed that help because you were hiding under all these little untruths to look a certain way. So I hope you take me up on that challenge this week. I've just discovered that over the last several years of my life, moving out of that mindset of fake it till you make it mentality, whether that's in business, relationship, with my children, with my friendships, putting out this perception of I've got it all figured out, and being willing to be vulnerable and honest and share the fact that I don't sometimes. I've discovered that I've created some pretty phenomenal relationships with people over that, and I have grown so much because I've been willing to look at the spots that I need help with, and in turn I've gotten help with. So I hope that inspires you this week to do the same thing. I encourage you to do it. I know this is going to be a major life transforming decision for you if you decide to start living your life at that level of absolute truth. Not only is it going to help you so much, but it's 10,000 times easier than trying to hide under all this burden of working hard to appear something other than who you really are. Hope you have an awesome week, and I look forward to talking to you next time.